Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen.
No.
No. You don't make that mistake.
Okay, all right.
It's double trouble in Livingston Parish, Louisiana.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
I'm trying to say this is a joke, honestly.
Cameron, what the hell? And both face the same fate, meeting me. I'm Chris Hansen.
You want to just put me in handcuffs?
I hope you're enjoying this free full episode of Takedown on our YouTube channel. But there's something you need to know. There are literally hundreds of new episodes either in production or on our streaming channel right now, uncensored, all on WatchTruBlu.com. Use the code YouTube26 to watch all of the episodes for $2.50, or for an annual subscription, use YouTube Year for $20 off. Also, and this is very important, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on TruBlu. The Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office and I are preparing for another busy night. A detective posing as an underage boy is having a very graphic exchange with a man looking for sex. The detective fills me in. So tell me about this guy. Who does he think he's talking to?
So he's talking to a 15-year-old boy. That's what he believes he's talking to. He started off in Spanish, told him I don't speak Spanish, switched over to English. Told him my age, wanted pictures of me, sent me a couple pictures of him, kind of chit-chatted for a bit, asked him how old he was. He's 27, from Venezuela. Asked if I had naked pictures, where I lived. Then he sent me a picture of his erect penis, asked me what I wanted to do. He asked if I could leave my house. I asked him what he wanted to do. He said, I want to see you naked and I want to suck your ass.
I want to see you naked and suck your ass.
Yes. I told him I never had my ass sucked. He said, can you come to my house? I don't drive. Send me your location. Are your parents home? I gave an excuse for that. He asked me to take a nude photo of myself. I said no. Chit chat a little bit more. He asked for the location so he can come find me. And then my number to call when he's arriving. And he just texts saying, I'll be on my way.
Do we think he speaks English, or do we think he's using a translator?
I think he's using translating that.
And we don't know what he does for a living?
Nothing.
All right.
So if he's got the address, he should be en route.
Okay, so we think he's 5 minutes out? 10
He's from
minutes?
5 miles away. He could probably be about 10 minutes maybe.
Got it.
Depending if he leaves right now.
We only have a few minutes until the man arrives, so I quickly brush up on my Spanish. Are you here in this country legally? He's here. The decoy goes outside to meet him and leads him into the sting house. Vamos sit down?
What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
Oh. No, inglés.
Make my phone?
The decoy slips away and I walk in. Buenas noches.
Noche.
¿Qué es el nombre?
Kleider.
Kleider. Kleider? ¿Cuántos años?
23.
20.
27.
Kleider. ¿Hable inglés? Kleider says he doesn't speak any English, although I suspect he understands. Fortunately, I have a translator app. ¿Está aquí en este país legalmente? No. Inmigración status.
Papeles. Papeles.
Green card.
Yes.
You have a green card. ¿Qué es su trabajo?
Bacha. Bacha.
¿Abacha? ¿Qué es?
Restaurante.
Restaurante. Cook, chef. Dishwasher? Dishwasher. Why did you come here tonight? ¿Por qué viniste aquí esta noche?
Un amigo.
Amigo.
Hmm?
You came here to have sex with a 15-year-old boy. Viniste aquí para tener sexo con un 5 de 15 años.
27. No, él.
27.
27.
No.
Sí,
No.
todo está aquí.
Where?
Todo está aquí.
Let me see. I'm familiar with the text messages and I know the age that was given. You asked for a nude photo.
Es que yo no hablo inglés. Yo no inglés. Y él dijo 27. Y mira, aquí. Esto.
Let me see the photos.
Aquí mandé el foto.
Yeah. But he said he was 15 years old.
No,
15 años.
no dijo 15 años.
He said en línea.
Porque yo no hice nada.
What is in the bag?
¿Ah?
What did we bring? Money? Did you bring condoms?
Pues, yo, ¿Ah?
Keys, condoms? Passport? Let me see your passport.
Venezuela.
Venezuela? Caracas?
Sí.
You came here tonight to have sex with a 15-year-old boy. Viniste aquí esta noche para tener sexo
No.
con un chico de 15 años.
No. No tengo nada. Nada.
You asked if his parents were home. Why? Then Kleider tries to make a run for it. Preguntaste a sus... No. But the deputies are faster
Stop.
and quickly put him into cuffs.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Así. Fíjate.
Back to the couch he goes. After a quick pat-down looking for weapons, it's back to the interview. Do you have a green card to be in the United States? ¿Tiene usted una tarjeta verde para estar en los Estados Unidos? No. So you are here illegally. Entonces estás aquí ilegalmente. ¿Sí? ¿Sí? ¿Cuántos años?
2. Tú.
2. Del Venezuela. ¿Por qué?
Venezuela está mal.
¿Está mal? Bad.
Mm.
Why is Venezuela so bad for you? ¿Por qué Venezuela es tan mala para ti?
Presidente. President.
The president. Why did you want to come to the United States then? ¿Por qué quieres venir entonces a Estados Unidos?
A trabajar.
For work. And you work at a restaurant. Restaurante. As a dishwasher. You see how this looks, and it's not good. Ya ves cómo se ve esto y no es bueno.
No, pero es que yo no hice nada. En serio, ahí está mi celular. Smartphone. Yo no inglés. Y no dijo nada de eso. Solo mandó fotos.
It seems like you're using that as an excuse. Parece que estás usando eso como excusa.
No, en serio, no. Ahí está, en serio. No,
Es sospechoso.
no, en serio que no. No, yo no estoy haciendo nada malo. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Lo siento. What will happen to you if you go back to Venezuela? ¿Qué te pasará si regresas a Venezuela?
Muchas cosas. Venezuela, mi familia no dinero.
Family has no money. All right, these gentlemen are with the local sheriff's office, and they're going to take it from here.
¿Cómo?
Estos hombres de la oficina del sheriff local se encargan de esto.
All right. Just hang tight right there.
Kleider obviously doesn't speak English fluently, but what is clear from the text is that he knew he was coming to meet a 15-year-old boy for sex. And now, after facing charges here, he's likely to be deported very quickly. Kleider is taken away by the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office. Later, we learn that he is a member of the violent Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua and has been under investigation by HSI for human trafficking. Kleider is being charged with indecent behavior with a juvenile and computer-aided solicitation of a minor. He's currently being held on an ICE detainer for further investigation. After Kleider was taken away, detectives go back to work, talking to men looking for sex with underage girls and boys. It's now a little bit before 3 a.m., and we think our night is just about to be over. But we're wrong, as a detective has a man wanting to meet a 14-year-old girl, and the chats are alarming. Tell me about this guy. What was the chat like?
So it started off normal, but that's the one I spoke with that, like, when I didn't talk to him, he was blowing my phone up. He'd call and text, and you don't talk to me, don't talk to me. And then he would like text from different numbers after I didn't respond to him. So he's really stalker-like. We talked today about driving and meeting each other, and I told him, I couldn't drive. I'm 14. He said, I'm joking with you, but then it went further on to the night. He got a little more into talking about how he's sitting there getting horny, and he's horned up and all this stuff. His exact words is, I'm hard as a steel pole.
Did he ask for nudes?
So he asked for anything earlier? He asked for a butt picture.
Yep.
He didn't specify. But then he came, I got a question for you. No, he said, like you young and shit, or would actually fuck you though. And he said, if I was to fuck you considering our age difference, that would be rape. How I know you're not setting me up.
Got it.
Asked him I'm a virgin. Told him I had sex with one guy. He talked about his dick not being big as his. And he talked about grabbing it. He want me to grab it. And he talked about having sex. I said him to go slow. And he asked me, why don't you go slow? Why can't I just beat it up? And he said his dick is about as long as a iPhone 14 Pro Max. Very specific. And he said, do you want to fuck? I said, you do. He said, I know I do, but do you? And he said, send me your address. You want me to come now? And at the end, we started getting into it a little bit, and he kept playing back and forth. And I said, then be straight up with me. What do you want to do, Cameron? Stop playing. I brought the condom, okay? So he's insinuating what he wants to do.
And he's on his way now.
Yeah, he was 30 minutes out at 2:50.
Got it.
Yeah. This dude's a little cuckoo off his rocker, so it's the point that he's stalking me from different numbers. I tell him not to come, he's still coming anyway.
And come anyway he does. The man with stalker-like behavior has pulled into the parking lot, and our cameras catch him heading up the stairs. The decoy is ready to meet him. He enters and makes himself comfortable.
You did. You good. I just didn't know what the fuck was up with you. Like, I didn't know.
What you mean?
We I was texting you on Thursday. Well, you started texting me on Friday. I was texting you on Thursday. You were like, a lot going on. You know, I was texting you on Friday. You said you was at the pep rally. So I understood the pep rally. Because I remember I used to have them be like, shit used to be all fucking day long. Like, so I understand it.
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm busy. But, alright. I'm gonna get my phone. I'll be right back, okay? Send it back.
Alright.
The decoy heads to the other room. Now it's time for my chat. How you doing?
What's up?
You tell me. What's up?
Sir, I have no intention.
Okay, all right. Just talk about it. You don't have a gun with you or anything, do you?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Relax. What's your name?
My name is Cameron.
Cameron, how old are you, Cameron?
I am 27.
27.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the chat that you had with this girl before you came over to me.
Well, I did say, you know, I was hungry, but I was not. I had no intentions on touching her
Okay, all right.
because
Just tell me what happened, okay?
well, she said, you know, it was kind of me. It was kind of me, so
Yeah, kind of you.
yeah, more so trying to talk to her, whatever. I was just trying to see how she was doing, you know, because she had kind of ghosted me, so I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I just,
Right.
yes, sir.
How did you find her?
Well, yes,
So
sir.
you're on an app,
Yes, sir.
and what were you doing on the app? Just trying to meet some friends? Meet a
Yes, sir.
girl?
Well, I was just trying to meet some people, honestly, just trying to
Right.
meet some people. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you start chatting with her,
Yes, sir.
and how long did you chat with her?
It was about a couple. Well, I started chatting with her last week. It wasn't really that long, sir. Like,
a couple days.
yes, sir. It wasn't that long.
So maybe Thursday last week, something like that.
Yes, sir.
And what'd y'all chat about?
She was just telling me about. I got the messages. I never deleted them. I could just go through and show you.
It's all right. You just tell me about it. How old did she say she was?
She said she was 14.
14.
Yes, so she said she was gonna make 15. But that's why I was really so hesitant on coming out here. It's like, cause I'm like scared, honestly.
You're scared? What are you scared of?
Because I don't want to be portrayed as no predator. You know what I'm saying?
Predator, right.
It's a pedophile, yes, sir.
Right. But when a 27-year-old man comes over to see a 14-year-old girl,
Yeah.
what is he?
Okay. All right.
Well, what is he?
It's what?
Well, when a 27-year-old man comes over to see a 14-year-old girl, what is he?
All right. Okay. All right.
Well, you tell me.
It's.
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but you tell me what that is.
It seems like so. Honestly,
Seems like what?
is he a predatory ex? But I had no intention on touching the girl. I had no intentions.
But you talked about sex.
Yes, but I had no intention on touching her though. Honestly,
I'm hard as a steel pole. What did you mean by that?
I was honestly trying to see would she really respond to it. You know, just trying to see if she really responds. I was playing the game with my friends as I was texting her.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So you were playing a video game with your friends as you were texting.
Yes, sir. I had just got home from work.
And where do you work?
I work at Pizza Hut in
Pizza
Navy.
Hut.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you do at Pizza Hut?
I just roll the pieces.
You roll the pieces.
Yeah,
So you're a pizza chef.
Yes, sir.
And you like that work?
I'm going to school because I wanna do IT work. I want to do internet technician. That's what I want to do.
Right.
Because that's what my friend's doing, and he wanted me to get in it with him. But when
Right.
I was like, can you do that for me?
No, keep it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was I should put this. When I was signing up for school, my FAFSA didn't go through. And then I ended up getting into a car accident. I ended up losing my car. Then I ended up getting another car.
Where do you go to school?
I was going to North Shore.
North Shore. Okay. And you were going to study internet technology.
Yes, sir.
As interesting as his life story may be, it's time to talk about the texts. Now, you also talk about the fact that if you did have sex because of her age, that would be rape.
Yes, sir. I did not.
Right. And then you talk about if you had sex, you'd go slow.
That's what she brought up.
Right.
Yes,
Because
sir.
she hadn't had much sexual experience.
Yes, sir. I wasn't.
Because she's 14.
Yes, sir.
So,
I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna touch her though. I really wasn't. That's why I got her 2 monster drinks.
you got 2.
Yes, sir.
Monster drinks. Did you bring condoms with you?
I do not.
Are you sure?
I do not.
On your pockets? What about in the car?
No, sir.
No condoms.
No, sir.
So you were going to have unprotected sex with this 14-year-old?
I wasn't gonna have sex with her.
You said that your penis was as long as an iPhone Pro Max.
That's
This is funny?
no, sir.
You think this is funny?
No, sir. It's just that I was actually joking when I said that.
You were joking when you said
Yes, sir. That's my.
Why would you say that to a 14-year-old girl, Cameron? You think that's a funny joke?
It's real. You know what, sir? To be honest, it's really not funny. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not funny. It's not, sir.
But you know what today is?
What?
April 1st,
Yes, sir.
which is April Fool's Day.
Yes, sir.
Do you see that as being somewhat ironic?
Not really.
You came over here to have sex with a 14-year-old girl, and now, in a way, the joke's on you.
I was not gonna have sex with her.
Then what are you doing here? It is now almost 4 o'clock in the morning. No, you don't make that mistake. You don't want to do that.
Oh,
Sit there.
okay, all right.
You think you can just run out of here? Cameron's not going anywhere. Captain Bowden does a quick search, and we're not surprised what he finds in Cameron's pocket.
Oh, getting condoms, no?
Cameron, you lied to me. You lied to me. You said you didn't have any condoms, and there's condoms in your pocket. Okay, so why am I to believe anything you told me tonight?
Okay.
Including having sex with a
All right.
14-year-old girl.
All
Now,
right,
be
all
very
right.
careful here with your movement.
All right.
All right?
I honestly was not going to have sex with this girl. I put this on my daddy. I put this on my daddy. I was not going to have sex with her. I was not. That's why I got her the drinks. I got the condoms just to see what she really going to do. And I was not going to touch her. I was not going to
So
touch
if
her.
you weren't going to touch her, then why have the condoms with you?
Because like this, I'm trying to see if the girl like really serious. Because like, is this really like, I'm trying to see if this a joke, honestly.
Well,
Honestly, really, I really was trying to see if this a joke.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And so if there was a 14-year-old girl here and she was willing, would you use those condoms and
No,
have
sir.
sex with her?
No, sir, I was not.
Why would you expect me to believe that, Cameron? Do I look dumb to you?
The evidence, okay, the evidence is right there.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it?
It does not. It does not.
not.
It does not, sir. It does
You ever
not.
been in trouble with the law before?
No, sir.
Never.
No.
Now, you lied to me about the condom. Are you lying to me about this?
I have not never
Because I
been.
will find out.
Yes, sir. I have not been in trouble with the law. Not one time.
Ever.
Ever. I'm a good Samaritan.
A good Samaritan. Good Samaritan is just going to waltz over here and have sex with a 14-year-old girl. Brings energy drinks to keep her up all night.
I brought the energy drinks.
It is damn near 4 o'clock in the morning. And you're over here where a child is supposed to be home alone. Cameron, what the hell?
I brought the energy drinks
What are
because
you
she
doing
said.
here at this hour?
I brought the energy drinks
What
because
are
she
you
said
doing here
she
at this
wanted-
hour? What are you doing here at this hour?
I just wanted to
Answer the question.
I just
Cameron.
wanted to see the girl.
You
Honestly.
just wanted to see the girl
Yes,
so
sir.
you could have
No,
sex
sir.
with
No,
her.
sir. I was not going to have sex
Come
with the
on.
girl. I was not.
Well, that's what you're going to be charged with, because that's what the evidence indicates. And there's something else you need to know, Cameron. I'm Chris Hansen, and this is a show called Takedown, where we expose men who try to prey upon children for sex. And if there's anything else you want people to know, you better say it now.
I don't have anything to hide, sir.
You tried to hide the condoms.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I was not.
Okay, all right.
All right. I'm not finna try to run. I'm not finna try to run anything. I have a sick mom.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I was trying
What
to.
are you doing out here messing around when you got a sick mom at home? Do you live at home with your mom?
Yes, sir.
And you're out here prowling around Livingston Parish looking for a 14-year-old girl to have sex with.
I was gonna, sir. You know what? It's fine. If you want to charge me as a pedophile, I can't even deny the charges. I'm God. So if you want to just give me, it's fine. But I was not gonna have sex with her.
These gentlemen over here are with the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office, and they're going to take it from here, Cameron.
Okay, that's fine. You want to just put me in handcuffs?
All right.
That's fine. I wasn't gonna touch her though. I wasn't gonna touch her.
He's cuffed, but he's not done talking.
You have anything in your pockets?
I got one thing.
What?
Can I at least use my phone to make one phone call?
Who you want to call?
Okay, can I call my brother,
Who's your brother?
John? I wasn't gonna touch her though, and that's on God.
Okay, we'll do that later.
But you see how this looks, Cameron.
It does. I wasn't gonna touch her though.
You have anything in your car
No, sir.
that shouldn't be there?
No, sir. I don't have nothing in there. I don't have nothing.
You got your weed on here? You just smoke a blunt before you came in? Be honest, bro.
Where's it at?
I had finished it. It's in my car. I had finished. I thought I threw it down.
Okay.
This chat had been going on since late last week. And Every time the decoy stopped talking to Cameron, he seemed to become more obsessed with actually fulfilling this meeting. And this morning, very early this morning, on April 1st, Cameron showed up. Cameron is charged with indecent behavior with a juvenile and computer-aided solicitation of a minor. In one night, 2 potentially violent alleged child predators caught in our sting. And we are just getting started in Livingston Parish. Watch TruBlu.com is home to the full library of Takedown with Chris Hansen true crime documentaries and exclusive investigations. To hear more about the men caught in my predator investigations, listen to my podcast, Predators I've Caught with Chris Hansen. In this series, I dig deep inside the crimes, inside the minds of the predators, and I'll tell you where they are today. Predators I've Caught, available wherever you get your podcasts.